I would say that it's not something is wrong. I would say it's something was wrong.
What do you mean?
The moment that we live in, that we exist in, is the present moment. But everything that got us here is in the past. So it's not that when there are problems, the way that we discover or find a problem is that we see the result of something. Illness and sickness is not the problem, it's the result of the problem.
I don't understand.
Uh,
I think about it, but I don't.
okay, okay. Let's take a classic example, right? Let's take a classic example that everyone understands. Okay, cancer. Uh, Cancer is not the cause. Cancer is the result.
Okay.
Okay, you have a cause and a result. You have a cause and then a period of time and then a result is visible. Something starts, there's a period of time, and then you see something. And what you see, often we call this the symptoms, are not the cause of something, but the result of something. Yeah. It's like if you see a car accident with a car all crashed up, well, that's not the cause. That's the result of something that happened in the past. And so, uh, when we get ill or sick, it is just the physical presence, the physical manifestation of something that happened at some time that was the cause of a problem. Now, this could be something that happened yesterday, it could be something that happened last week, or we could go way back. It could be something that happened 20 years ago. And until we know the cause of something, we can't solve it. We can't solve it.
We can. Oh,
We can't.
okay.
We can't, because that's the problem with things like cancer. Oh, you've got a big cancer here, so we cut it out, and 5 years later it grows back,
Yeah, that's true.
because that is cutting out the result, not the cause of something. Um, so it's interesting that we have this focus on what is, but what is a result of what was. So little things make big differences. I try to listen very carefully when people talk. I try to listen very carefully to everything they say. Especially a little piece of information that's really important, but the person doesn't focus on it. So I listened very carefully to what you said. And the most important thing in what you said was that. Well, what do you think was the most important thing? What do you think was the most interesting thing?
That I give up about that, or
Um, no, it was that when I was young, I was fat. When I was young, I was fat. Right now, you're trying to solve a problem which you already told me started a long time ago. Now, I have this personal philosophy which I can't prove at all, but it makes sense. Okay, I don't have any scientific evidence, but what I say is the amount of time that it takes to create a problem or understand a problem is the.
sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, sure. The amount of time that it takes to create a problem or to understand a problem is the amount of time that it takes to find the solution or solve the problem. If a problem builds for a long period of time, then it takes a long period of time to find a solution. Uh, just because the universe works that way. If you could take big, long problems and solve them instantly, we would we would fix everything really quickly. But the world doesn't really work like that. Um, So I think it's worth exploring what happened when you were really young to understand why things are the way they are now.